I want to thank everyone for coming today. This was a great day for Kade Sacvicque and obviously for Southwest Community College. He'll be the first signee out of this year's sophomore class for the 2013-14 school year. We had a great year last year as far as guys moving on, a good sophomore class, 10 of those moving on, 6 signing Division I. Obviously, Kade not just signing Division I, but also with a Southeastern Conference power such as LSU. Kade is a Louisiana resident, so obviously this has been a great time for him and his family. It's been a dream of his that one day possibly he could get to this point in his career so that he could sign with someone of significance like LSU. Last year he was a catcher and pitcher for us. Good stats obviously in both areas. He was our leading hitter at .338. Had 10 doubles, 5 home runs. Also on the mound for us, not only 52 2/3 innings, he had 41 strikeouts and 15 walks with a 3.19 ERA. Obviously helped us both as a closer and after injuries as the season wore on, had to use him as a starting pitcher. He's had a great summer in playing over the last couple of summers, I should say, and this has led him to be a highly recruited baseball player, and we're very happy that it's got to this point to where he will use this early signing period to sign with LSU. Okay.
Ever since he was old enough to know what baseball was, he's been a big fan of it. We've taken him to many LSU games. As a child growing up, he's actually played in Alex Box stadiums on certain tournament teams. And every time we left him there, he was always talking like, I wish I could play there when I get into college age to play.
We grew up in a small town of Marlboro. Our school is very small, maybe like 400 kids through kindergarten through high school. But he's always been athletic. He played basketball, he played the baseball. He's always pushed himself to do the best. So we've expected this from him.
Well, I consider Kade as being a great competitor. That's one of the major attributes he's got, is the idea that he goes out and competes hard, no matter what the situation is. He could be winning, could be losing. He could have 2 strikes on you, no strikes. Every pitch is a competitive pitch. As a hitter, it's the same way. He competes all the time, and I think our team kind of follows that.
He was by far the best freshman that we had. We were asked earlier, did we ever imagine that he would turn out like he would, and that answer was yes. From the very first time we saw him, we knew that he had Division I ability. There was no doubt in our minds that he would play at Division I school at some point in his career. I think the only question at that time was, would it be a small school, a mid-level school, or would it be like an SEC power such as LSU? To his credit, he's continued to get better. Obviously, we hope he has a big year for us. The great thing about the early signing period such as this is that a lot of times he can kind of get a player to not worry about those things. Hey, I can just focus on having the best year I can for my current school, and I hope that's what happens this year. Obviously, he's a great part of our club, both on the mound and at the plate, and I know LSU coaches have said that they possibly could use him in both ways, even there, and he does have that kind of ability. Very few people have that kind of ability at that level of Division I to be able to compete, as a dual position player. So that's a credit to him and the type guy that he is.
Being around LSU and attending all their activities, something I've always looked forward to, something I've always worked hard for. I mean, they have a great program, they're always winning. I mean, I just figured that'd be the best way to win a national championship, and I'd like to play there. I always dreamed of playing there. If I had any free time, I was always going to do something involved in baseball, something always to keep me in the game, anything to better my ability. I would love to play pro ball one day. It's something I've always looked forward to also. I mean, just another step. They have a great program, so hopefully I can get in there and learn more to reach the next level.
A signee like this that goes to a power program like LSU in the Southeastern Conference, you know, the best baseball conference in America, that just doesn't happen that often. And so, you know, we're really proud of him and what he's done, and obviously it's great for our program because, you know, it shows kids that it doesn't matter how big or how small a high school you came from, where you may start in community college, that, you know, if you show you got that kind of ability, you know, you're going to get opportunities to move on to that level of play. And I know he'll have a great time playing in that type of environment. LSU's got an environment of their home game second to none, and you know, to play at that type of program, it's just indescribable. A lot of guys that have played in the SEC and then gone on to pro ball, a lot of them have said, man, you know, it wasn't anything like my college games in the SEC. So as far as the fan atmosphere and fan involvement, so I know he'll enjoy that, and we're extremely proud of him.